Welcome to today's Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, bringing you the developments shaping markets, capital access, and business decision-making across Jamaica and the region. Let's get into the stories that matter. The government of Jamaica has reported that revenue collections outperformed projections during the period April to December of the current fiscal year. Total revenue and grants amounted to $806.4 billion, which is $8.6 billion above the $797.8 billion that had been projected. Tax revenues came in at $647.7 billion, exceeding the target by $5.7 billion, while non-tax revenues totaled $156.1 billion, about $2 billion above program. For homeowners in the parishes of Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, St. James, and Hanover, the government has announced support for persons needing help with the cost of repairs on their roofs. We reached out to Curtis Hilton, architectural designer and builder, to learn more. We're here with Curtis Hilton, architectural designer and builder. And what we're here to talk about is how you can access government grants smartly. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security is allowing persons to go online and update a self-reporting tool to fast-track assessments of damage to your house from Hurricane Melissa. Now, the government notes that this is an initial record only, and an assessor has to come by. So first of all, welcome, Mr. Hilton.
Thank you, Denise, and thanks for having me in the program.
Okay, great. Now, in reference to this opportunity to go online to Ministry of Labor's website, write what happened to you, but there needs to be a professional involved eventually.
Yes.
So in your estimation, Mr. Hilton, what are the three critical factors in a roof assessment?
Thanks. A very good question. There are a few factors in the assessment. One, there is a pre-assessment and a post-assessment. In the pre-assessment, you look at the damage to the structure, and then you take note of that in terms of what you can do to rectify that during the assessment. Then you look at the type of materials that you're going to use to rebuild, and you look at the costing for those materials and the labor to install those materials. So all of that is done in the pre-assessment of the damage that is done. In the post-assessment, you look at the structure that was rebuilt, if it's built to the municipal corporation specifications.
Right.
You look at the quality of the materials that was used or that was purchased, and you look at the quality of the installation of the roof.
Okay.
And so that's what covers in both assessment, pre and post assessments.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about our roof, we're gonna go online, do the assessment.
Yes.
But when the professional comes, now we're looking at a more structured damage assessment, materials needed,
Yes.
labor needed.
Yes.
And then after all of that is done, you assess.
Right.
And look at the quality of the work.
Of installation, right? Because you want to build back better.
Yes.
For long term.
Yes.
So you do that to say that everything is done according to specifications, so that if there's another disaster, then such structure can withstand that.
All right.
As best as possible.
For the trading period of February to 2026, the most actively traded securities were Kintyre Holdings Jamaica Limited with 6,471,702 units, representing 24.11% of market sales activities. Trans Jamaica Highway Limited with 4,949,227 units, representing 18.44% of market sales activities. Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing Company Limited with 2,457,042 units, representing 9.15% of market sales activities. Investor activity remained concentrated in transportation, energy, and financial plays, signaling continued interest in dividend-producing and strategic assets. Turning to the foreign exchange market based on Bank of Jamaica data for February 2, 2026, Forex traders recorded significant activity with strong demand across major currencies. The US dollar had trading margins reflected steady liquidity, with the US selling at $157.54 and buying at $155.88. For the Canadian dollar, moderate gains supported by $6.74 transaction spreads. The Canadian dollar sold for $117.50 and was bought for $110.76. For the British pound, continued volatility offered short-term trading opportunities of $1.18 in profits for the banks. The British pound sold for $214.77, was bought for $213.59. These movements underscore the importance of cash flow timing and currency awareness for businesses managing import costs, debt servicing, or overseas exposure. For the credit report tip of the day, after 50, your credit score stops being a passive number and becomes an active financial tool, one you should manage on purpose. It reflects how consistently you pay, how strategically you use available credit, and how long you've demonstrated reliability. Paying down debt is essential, but the real advantage comes from keeping select accounts open, using them intentionally, and paying them off in full to preserve access and strength. At this stage of life, your credit report should be working for you, supporting cash flow, protecting your assets, lowering borrowing costs, and giving you room to move when opportunities or obligations arise. The action is clear. Review your credit, reduce what's expensive, maintain what's useful, and position your profile to give you options, not limits, in the years. In our funded and focused feature, when seeking funding from government contracts, single source procurement offers faster access to smaller contracts without full competitive bidding. Now, what we want to explain to business owners is that these limits have requirements, you know how they work, what types of opportunities fall under them, and how small businesses can position themselves for direct awards within policy guidelines. As an example, our client, Trevon, who operates a solar business, used to do it himself, right? So these do-it-yourself techniques were applied to government contracts. However, he was unaware of the different types of contracts, and this ignorance meant missed opportunities. With insights into thresholds, Trevon targeted contracts designed for businesses like his. And that's today's Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, bringing clarity to capital markets and strategy. Until next time, stay informed, stay intentional, and keep building forward.